Seattle Storm traded six-time All-Star Jewell Loyd to the Las Vegas Aces in a multi-team move that sends three-time All-Star Kelsey Plum to the Sparks. This was the first trade in the league history involving multiple #1 picks here. As we check in more with WNBA today, the trade in totality, it looks a little something like this, right? Jewell Loyd in the 13th pick in the 2025 draft, they go to Las Vegas. Kelsey Plum heads to LA with the 9th overall pick. The Storm, they receive a pair of firsts, including a 2nd overall pick in the 2025 draft. So Ramona, you were one of our reporters who broke this story last night. How did this deal come together?
Now, this was a long time coming because Jewell Loyd had requested a trade from Seattle after there had been allegations of harassment. They had an independent investigation. It didn't confirm that, but clearly both sides realized that they needed to move on from each other. Kelsey Plum was a free agent, but they put the core designation on her. She wanted to leave, and so there was a match here. The question is, how did Kelsey end up in LA? How did Plum end up in LA?
Yeah.
And I think for the Sparks, that's an interesting question because they had the #2 pick in this draft. They have this young core with Cameron Brink, and you can continue to build through the draft. But for the Sparks to be able to open up this new practice facility, they're going to make a significant investment in it. From what I'm told, it's going to be announced fairly soon. They're trying to level up, and they kind of see things as reuniting Plum with Erica Hamby. And then you look at Seattle. They may not be done yet. That #2 pick, Olivia Miles, very good player, but they might not be done yet because Paige Beckers is out there. We all expect her to be the #1 pick, but did the Storm have enough to maybe entice Dallas to make a trade for Paige Beckers? For Vegas, you bring in Jewell Loyd with Chelsea Gray and A'ja Wilson, the people who've played together on the Olympic team. That's a new super team in Vegas, and they may not be done yet either. They've already been talking to Brittany Griner. They need another big to pair with A'ja Wilson. They may not be. The WNBA free agency just getting started, and this was the move everyone was waiting for to happen for the rest of free agency to open up.
Right now, it feels like the dominoes are going to start to fall. I love what you said earlier today. This story is not over
not at all
yet. We will be following it closely. But get this, the sports books, they have taken notice. The Storm dropped from 14-4 to 50-1 to win the WNBA title. The Aces, they shortened from +400 to +275. And then you see the Aces jump the Lynx to become the second favorites to win the title, all according to ESPN Bet Sportsbook. What a way to start the week as WNBA free agency gets started this Friday. We have a special right here on ESPN2 from 4 to 5 Eastern. Christine Williamson, Shanae Agumake, Alexa Philippou, and of course, Ramona Shelburne will be here to break down all the moves that
I see you,
shake
Shanae.
up the
I see you, Kendra.
Oh, hey, sis. I see you. Holly Rowe, the Hall of Famer. Becca Lobo. This is going to be great.